Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at Pizza Boy's Bourbon Barrel Aged Sunny Side Up. This is their Imperial Coffee Stout at 9.5% alcohol by volume. They use Little Amps coffee roasters, and that's pretty much it on the can of the beer. This was canned on June 30th. I've had the regular Sunny Side Up, but I've never had the Bourbon Barrel Aged. You guys had any of them?
No Pizza Boy.
No Pizza Boy. All right. Yeah, I think Sunny Side Up is one of the only Pizza Boys that I've actually had. They do a bunch of sours. Haven't had any of those, if I can recall. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it and see what we think. This is a shout out to Dave Treat, who sent me this very generously. Thank you, sir. All right. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, this pours very dark. Nice tan mocha head. But pretty black. Pretty black. Yeah, it's a nice looking beer. Holding up carbonation pretty well. Holding up that head. Nice and foamy. So let's check out the aroma. I'm definitely pulling the coffee in like a light, kind of a light bourbon quality.
Yeah, you get more coffee, and then the barrel aged bourbon is picking up second.
Yeah, definitely way more coffee. But it's pretty clean. Nice clean coffee. Not too roasty. I think that bourbon kind of mellows it out, but it is pretty light here on the aroma. So we'll see how it is on the taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
Very smooth.
Very smooth. I'm still picking up the coffee pretty well, but I think that bourbon comes in a little bit more, mellows it out. It's gotta have kind of has this like nice milky chocolate kind of quality, and it smooths out that coffee.
And the body's nice and thick.
Yeah, body is pretty thick.
I like it. Yeah, it was good.
I get just a hint of heat on the nose there. It comes up kind of through the nostrils, but it's really not that boozy.
Maybe you're not. You can't taste it, but it's the bourbon quality that you get from that heat from.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't really taste the 9.5, but that bourbon shows a bit more kind of in the nose there. Yeah, the carbonation's a bit lower, and it kind of gives it more of that full body too. Really nice. It's got some lingering bitterness too.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it's cloying or sweet at all. Maybe a little sweet up front, but then that kind of roasty bitterness kind of comes through from the coffee and really balances out that bourbon. But overall, I think I'm kind of in between a 4.25 and a 4.5. I think I'm leaning more towards 4.5 stars out of 5. What do you guys think?
I'll give it a 4.5.
4.5.
I like it.
It's pretty good stuff. Definitely a pretty nice bourbon barrel coffee stout.
Pretty sure that heat would turn down after about a year or so.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that would jump it to a 4.5, 4 for me.
For you, yeah. I think to get a little bit more out of this beer, if I wanted to be perfect, would just be a bit, even a bit thicker, and maybe even a bit more bourbon character in coffee. I mean, I think it's there pretty well, but I think that bourbon kind of has balanced it out. And I don't think it was aged too long in bourbon barrels. It doesn't say, but I think I read somewhere it wasn't too long. I want to say probably more along the 6-month line or something like that. I may be wrong, don't quote me on that, but it kind of feels more like that, having not that much of an intense bourbon character. But very nice beer. I think this is a pretty limited release, but if you're ever in the area, where are they out of? Enola, Pennsylvania. Definitely look for the cans, even of just regular Sunny Side Up, because it's very good. Something comparable we have here, Houston, Brash Cortado. I think it's pretty comparable, to this kind of a beer. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it for Pizza Boys Bourbon Barrel Sunny Side Up. So keep watching. We've got some more barrel-aged beers coming up. And as always, think local, drink local, think global, drink local, and cheers.